Okay, right. Let's get into this. Think about it. A target over 200 runs in a major T20 league, and it gets chased down without losing a single wicket. I mean, you almost have to double check that, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's one of those results that makes you sit up and take notice. Statistically, it's way out there.
Well, you're in the right place then. Welcome to the deep dive. This is where we take these kinds of fascinating stories and, really dig in. Today, it's all about that incredible IPL match, Gujarat Titans versus the Delhi Capitals.
That's the one.
And this whole deep dive is thanks to that great crickbuzz.com article you shared with us. Records tumble as Sigil cruise in Delhi Run Fest.
So our mission really is to unpack why this win was so massive and just, well, how many records got broken along the way.
Yeah, that crickbuzz piece really lays it out. The match was in Delhi, happened pretty recently, obviously. But the sheer volume of records, that's what's going to stick around. Okay, so let's jump right to the heart of it, that partnership. The openers for Gujarat Titans, Sai Sudharshan and Shubman Gill. An unbelievable 205 runs. Unbeaten. Just wow.
It really is a massive achievement. And what's really fascinating, like the article points out, this is only the second time it's ever happened in T20 cricket. Any T20 cricket anywhere. A 200-plus target chased, 0 wickets down.
Only the second time. That's incredible context.
It puts them in, ridiculously elite territory.
And the article gives the only other example, doesn't it? Just to show how rare this is. Pakistan chasing 200 back in 2022. Karachi. Babar Azam and Mohammad Rizwan, 203 not out. So yeah, not just an IPL thing, a global T20 rarity.
Exactly. And then if you zoom in just on the IPL itself, well, this performance completely shattered the previous record for a 10-wicket win. The article mentions that the old record was 184. KKR against Gujarat Lions, that was way back in 2017.
Right, Chris Lynn and Gambhir then.
Yep. So going from 184 to 205 unbeaten,
yeah,
that's a huge leap. Really shows the level of dominance.
Yeah, definitely. And the article lays out that table, the highest targets chased down with 10 wickets in hand in the IPL. It's quite the list.
It is. And you look at the names on that list before this match. Du Plessis and Watson for CSK, Kohli and Padikkal for RCB.
Prema and Head for SRH more recently, too.
Exactly. All, fantastic, explosive pairs. But none of them managed this. Chasing 200, not out.
It really puts into perspective how completely in control Gill and Sudharshan were that day. But it's not just a one-off, is it? Their record as a pair is becoming something else.
It really is. The article highlights is they're now only the second pair ever in T20 history to have put together 2 partnerships of 200 or more runs. That kind of repeat performance, it suggests something deeper, more than just a good day. It's about synergy, understanding.
Their other big one was 200, wasn't it, against CSK and Ahmedabad last year?
That's the one.
And the only other pair to do it twice, AB de Villiers and Virat Kohli for RCB. I mean, that's the kind of company you want to be in.
Absolutely. It speaks volumes. And this 205 stand, it was also only the 3rd time an opening pair has hit 200-plus in the IPL ever.
Right. The article mentioned the other one, too, KL Rahul and Quinton de Kock for LSG. 210 not out against KKR in 2022.
So, yeah, these are, like, monumental partnerships.
Yeah.
Almost mythical. They happen so rarely.
And their overall consistency, it's just relentless, isn't it? 7 century stands already in just 30 innings together.
It's phenomenal, truly. Yeah. You compare that, think about other great IPL pairs. AB and Kohli had 10 century stands, but that was over 76 innings.
Okay, yeah.
Gale and Kohli had 9 in 59 innings. So Gill and Sudharshan are building that record incredibly quickly. They've just clicked as a force.
And the total runs they've put on together this season, it's frankly kind of staggering. 839 partnership runs in this IPL 2025 season.
Wow.
Yeah. Apparently that's the 4th highest total partnership aggregate in any IPL season. And get this, the highest ever by an Indian duo. They beat Dhawan and Shaw's 744 from 2021. Just a run machine.
That consistency at the top, it must be a massive factor for the Titans this year. But, the article also looks at the flip side of this record, the Delhi Capitals' perspective.
Ah, yeah. Not so great for them. 2 times they've set 200-plus targets this season, IPL 2025, and both times Gujarat Titans chased it down, 200 in Delhi, and they chased 200 in Ahmedabad, too. Ouch.
It really must sting. And what makes it even more, surprising is Delhi's previous record. Before this season, the article says, they defended every single time they set a target over 200. 13 times.
13 out of 13. And now, boom, twice in one season against the same team.
Yeah, it suggests maybe a chink in the armor this year, particularly against, really high-quality opening attacks like this one. Maybe something in their bowling plans isn't quite clicking like it used to.
And the article hammers it home first time ever in the IPL. A team chases 200-plus twice against the same opponent in the same season. That's a specific and probably pretty painful stat for Delhi fans.
It definitely highlights a specific challenge they've had this season, especially against this Gujarat opening pair.
Okay, let's shift focus slightly. Beyond the partnership itself, there was another really odd statistic from this match, right? The number of wickets, or lack thereof.
Oh, absolutely. Across the whole game, both innings, only 3 wickets fell, total. All 3 were Delhi Capitals wickets when they batted. Gujarat, 0 wickets lost in the chase.
Just 3 wickets in a completed T20 match. That seems incredibly low.
It is. The article confirms it fewest wickets ever in a completed IPL game. The previous lowest was 4 wickets, and apparently that happened 7 times before. So 3 is a new benchmark for, well, batting dominance and maybe bowler frustration.
Yeah, it just paints a picture of total control by the batters, especially the Gujarat openers, and maybe, like you said, the Delhi bowlers just couldn't find a way through.
A very clinical display from Gill and Siddharsan.
And interestingly, just tucked away in the same CricBuzz piece, there's a quick mention of another milestone, KL Rahul hitting his 5th IPL 100.
Yes, that's right. Good catch. It's worth noting, definitely. Puts him 4th on the all-time list for IPL centuries, behind Kohli, Butler, and Gale. That's some elite company. Shows his class in the format.
And he's got that unique record, too, doesn't he? First player to score IPL tons for 3 different teams?
Yeah, 2 for Punjab Kings, 2 for LSG previously, and now adding another. It's quite a feat. Shows adaptability, I suppose, and how different teams value his batting.
So, yeah, while the main story is that incredible chase, it's good to remember other big things are happening across the league, too.
For sure. The IPL is always full of these moments, individual brilliance alongside team performances.
Okay, so let's try and wrap this up. If we were to boil it down, what are the absolute key things to take away from this match and the article?
Well, number 1 has to be that chase. The unbeaten 205 by Gilla and Siddharsan. Chasing 200 like that is just unprecedented in the IPL. And the fact it makes them only the second T20 pair ever with 2 200-plus stands, that cements them as, a truly elite duo right now.
Right. And then there's the flip side, Delhi Capitals, conceding 200-plus chases in one season to the same team. That's a big narrative shift for them, given their past record.
Exactly. A surprising vulnerability, perhaps. And finally, just the sheer lack of wickets in the match. Only 3. It underlines the utter dominance of the batting, particularly from Gujarat, on that day.
It really is one of those wow moments in sport, isn't it? This one match kind of captures the crazy, record-breaking potential of T20 cricket and shows how these powerful batting partnerships can just take over a game completely.
And hopefully for you listening, this deep dive gave you a good, solid understanding of why this match was so significant. Not just the result, but the history made, the context around it in, the vast world of T20.
Definitely. So here's something to think about as you go. What does this kind of performance mean for T20 strategy going forward? Are we heading into an era where having a truly dominant, almost unbreakable opening pair is becoming the absolute key to winning these big tournaments? Maybe the most important factor. Something to chew on, for sure.